Zoe, let's walk up to. So they stopped a few meters before the High Commission, and they are now kneeling down here in front, just at the corner of the commission, the Botswana High Commission's building, and of course the leader is addressing the crowd. So as you can hear, they could be heard saying, "Down, down, down, down." The ambassador of Botswana down. So they are kneeling down. This is basically what is happening right now. Well, I could hear some of them saying, "Down Hungary, down, down Hungary." If you guys don't know who Hungary is a spokesperson of the president of the Republic of Namibia. The crowd is chanting. It's so jammed with energy. So they are really determined to make sure that their voices are heard. And this is what is happening right now on Nelson Mandela Street in Bindu. Right now they have now arrived here at the Botswana High Commission. The crowd has finally arrived here at the Botswana High Commission. And now here this is the picture of the deceased. If you guys this saw the deceased from Namibia. Yeah, this is technically what is happening. This is technically what is happening.
Behind the line.
Right now, the police is just putting a little bit of order, because of course there's a line here, so they're telling them just do not cross the line. Yeah, but it seems pretty well organized. There's no violence so far. The protesters are coordinating and they're cooperating. Yes. If you're only joining us right now, this is the High Commission of Botswana. It is situated on Nelson Mandela Street in Windhoek. And of course, right here, these are the protesters. The crowd is really energized. And they are screaming and chanting and, of course, calling for justice on for the family those that were shot by the PDF. Okay. Okay. This is the High Commissioner of Botswana has just arrived. The High Commissioner has just arrived, and of course is here to meet the people that demonstrating. Yeah. Stay tuned. We'll let you know how it goes.
We are counting the number of people they kill. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay, our people, we want our voice to be heard. Thank you. This terrorist must be our way. Here, this space here. Police, please, let's divide it. They are here to help us.
We are not going to fight the embassy. They don't want to send Pharaoh. They don't fight. We are not fighting. I'm going to speak our local language. Someone is going to translate. I'm going to speak our language.
Okay. We manage it.
Everyone, please, everyone kneel down. Everyone kneel down. Kneel down.
It looks like there's a little bit of misunderstanding. They were told to kneel down, but there were a few of them don't want to kneel down. But I think the reason why they wanted others to kneel down was just to observe a moment of silence, which was taken a little bit out of context. But either way, it still continues.
You will not be able to hear what we are saying in the
The person who is talking here, my name is Nadia Mushabati Lizaz.
we're organizing group ya commerce.
I am the appointed and duly elected chairperson of the group concerned Namibians in the Commerce region. Why I'm speaking in Chikuhane Subia, the mother tongue.
Vena Botswana, vena Kasani, wishiri ama Botswana.
The reason
Naswe vena ngoma, mukulo wa ngoma onse kuhindirira along the Chobe River. Tuamba Chikuhane chonke.
The reason she's speaking in this language is because these are the people who are living along the Chobe River. We also have the Mbalangwes, we also have the Yeis along that boundary. Yes. That is, and we have these people in Botswana also. That is why we have chosen this language.
Chintu chisasa misahulu, utakuti, hatulilolani veneshiria. Muvatu sumpira kuti tu veneshiria. Naswe mutuva sumpira kuti veneshiria.
It is a very painful thing because the Botswana government on the other side calls us names that we are foreigners living on the other side, but we give them a good name to say they are our neighbors. Thank you. I shall correct you. The reason why we are here it is because the Botswana residents are our neighbors. The reason why we read and counted from number 1 to number 37. These are all innocent and armed men who were shot and killed and butchered by the Botswana Defence Force. We want to acknowledge that in that number, there were many others, countless Namibians who were killed and buried in Botswana in unmarked graves. Before I give over to the men we have appointed to be PRO to read the petition on our behalf, allow me to explain why we are here this afternoon. We are so heartbroken that even though Botswana has been killing our people one after the other, it is the first time in the history of this bitter war that they gunned down 3 brothers who died mercilessly, kneeling down, surrendering, and their mother also died. It is not only these 3 brothers, they shot their cousin, the 4th brother. And you heard that the mother of the 3, because of a heart attack caused by the Botswana government, perished, and as we speak today, her body is in a cold room, frozen. We want to assure you we have come in peace. That is why we have come in this manner. It does not mean because we are peaceful that we do not know war. We have fought war more than Botswana. Our history is much deeper than Botswana. The freedom and independence we have in Namibia is unlike that of Botswana. Our independence was not donated like the one in Botswana. We fought mercilessly, we died, and we know war. So do not provoke us any further. Do not provoke us any further. I will now call Mr. Joseph Masule, who's going to read this petition. Okay, we are now reading the petition. Please pay attention. We are now reading the petition. Pay attention.
Thank you. Before I read this petition, I would like to have His Excellency right in front of us here, please. This message is not for the journalists. We know the journalists so, but we'd like to have His Excellency to be here to receive the petition after this, please. Okay, we'll see you soon, but wait a minute. Thank you, Your Excellency. Okay. We are singing a song before we have the petition over. What the use now is just... Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37.
Thank you.
With this, among the 37 people that we just counted now, there is a 9-year-old boy who was shot dead, and allegations were thrown that they shot a poacher. 9 years old.
Thank you so much. This petition is from an initiative of a group of Namibians under the name Namibian Anti-BDF Terrorist Protest Group. Namibian Anti-BDF Terrorist Protest Group. The title of the petition is A Call to End the Abduction, Terrorizing and Continued Harassment and Subsequent Barbaric Killings of Unarmed Namibian Civilians by the BDF along our common border. It is addressed to Your Excellency, Dr. Batang Sirima. We know how to pronounce your name correctly because we are one people. Your Excellency, Botswana's High Commissioner to Namibia, we, the undersigned, would like to bring to your attention the following cross-border security grievances with your country, with demands thereof. Background and reason for the call. To set the record straight, we would like to disassociate ourselves from any political organization in this country, as our grievances are purely human rights abuse committed against our citizens by your government. Here is the background of our grievances. Mr. High Commissioner, we are gravely concerned about the silence of your government and the head of state on the continued harassment, terrorizing and barbaric killing of unarmed Namibian civilians by members of your defense force along our common border. What we have only seen on social media, what we have recently seen on social media, what we have not seen in the recent social media is your head of state, I beg your pardon, what we have only seen on social media is your head of state concurrence with the remarks made by our head of state when he reportedly made a courteous phone call to our country's head of state. Over the years, we have been subjected to continuous harassment, confiscation of property, terrorization, and barbaric killings of the armed forces of your country, Botswana. To date, it's on record that more than 37 lives have been lost at the merciless hands of your BDF. From Impalila Island, along the Chobe River, going to Linyanti and Kwando Rivers, up to Lizauli. Your Excellency, Dr. High Commissioner, just 2 days ago, nearly 5 days after the heartless murder of our 4 harmless fishermen, your country's military helicopters were spotted in the Linyanti and Kapani areas of the Zambezi region, boastingly hovering over the villages with no regard for your immediate neighbor's territorial integrity, an action we regrettably regard as blatant provocation towards our peaceful country. Yes. We wish to also register grave disappointment with the recent propagandist materials in the form of photographs portraying bodies of poachers, which have been circulating in the media across the social platforms, creating the impression that these who were Namibian found poaching in Botswana are actually Namibians themselves. This group, therefore, wishes to state that those materials are devoid of any truth and do not in any way represent the images of our people. So, we wish to also register grave disappointment with recent. The group, therefore, wishes to state that those materials who are not known to engage in illegal. Okay, this group, therefore, wishes to state that those materials are devoid of any truth and do not in any way represent the images of our people who are not known to engage in illegal activities such as poaching, but make an honest living whose livelihood is derived from fishing and other subsistence activities. Your Excellency, Dr. Sirima, are you aware that the BDF have on numerous occasions crossed the border, gathered the Namibian villagers and addressed them by issuing stern warnings that they, the villagers, would lose their lives if they ever dare to move closer to our common border? Are you aware that our people's fish nets and other fishing equipment have often been confiscated by the ruthless members of your NDF when found fishing in our shared natural heritage, our rivers? Yet the International Court of Justice ruled that the channels around the Kasikili Island shall be equally shared by the residents of both Botswana and Namibia. Are you aware that the same BDF often cross the border into Botswana, cross the border into Namibia, and buy fish and go back to Botswana illegally? Yes. Yeah. Are you also aware that our country, your country actually, arrogantly believe they own all the borders, the border rivers, as well as all the wildlife in and around these rivers? Mr. High Commissioner, most of these protesters hail from that part of the country, born and bred. We physically witnessed your BDF soldiers crossing to Namibia and driving all the game, zebras, buffaloes, elephants, etc., in the surrounding areas back to Botswana on a number of occasions. Our school children along the border are constantly intimidated by the illegal continuous presence of your BDF, who address them in Setswana on the Namibian soil. Dr. High Commissioner, which of the following two scenarios is more serious than the other between a soldier who illegally crosses the border into another country compared to an unarmed cattle herder who crosses the same border to fetch his cattle that have crossed the same river to the other side of the border? We ask this question because government continues to make similar rhetoric claims as justification for the shooting of the people of Namibia. Your Excellency, before we state our demands towards your government, moving forward, here is our recent disturbing development with regard to our main plight. Today marks a complete week without your government issuing an official apology to the bereaving family of the deceased and to the entire Namibian nation over the brutal murder of our 4 fishermen. Your government made unproven claims that the 4 slain fishermen had illegally crossed the border as poachers, when in fact they were captured as usual from this side of our common border to that side. This is not whatsoever preemptive of the so-called joint investigative team into the murder of the 4 men that your head of state has agreed over the phone call with our president to appoint soon, if at all it will happen. Mr. High Commissioner, are you aware that members of BDF had often come to buy fish from the oldest of the 4 slain Namibian fishermen by illegally crossing our border? That is how arrogant your BDF have always been towards not only our people in this country, but to your other neighboring countries as well. Your Excellency, your BDF have innocently captured and arrested our citizens from the Namibian side of our border rivers and taken them to the other side and get killed. Evidence concealed, and the media told that they were killed because they were poachers who illegally crossed the borders into Botswana. The list of all sorts of atrocities your BDF has subjected our people to over the years is endless. Your Excellency, having brought all this to your attention, we believe with total conviction that your country is openly provoking our government by constantly terrorizing our people day and night. This is not different from what we have witnessed in other parts of the world in the same fashion. Now, the fact that we have had enough of all these above-mentioned nightmares at the heads of your defense force, which has been going on for years now, we therefore have the following demands to put forward to you and your government. Number 1, we demand an immediate and unconditional apology from your head of state, His Excellency Dr. Eric Masisi, on his disregard of international protocols on the protection of innocent and unarmed civilians. As the current president heading the SADC organ on security, we expect him to lead by example and walk the talk. Number 2, we demand the speedy completion of the work by the so-called joint investigative team, as reported in the media, to have been promised by your president and ours within the next 10 days. Since the autopsy on the bodies of the slain fishermen is scheduled to be carried out today in your country. Number 3, we demand the immediate withdrawal of acts of aggression towards our people, terrorizing, killing and intimidating of our innocent civilians along the stretch of our common borders and on the Namibian soil. Within the spirit of SADC, Your Excellency, we demand the abolishment of your country's draconian shoot-to-kill policy that has claimed too many lives of innocent civilians. We have it on record that more than 37 innocent Namibians have so far lost their lives, thanks to your heartless National Defence Force to date. A case in point, Your Excellency, is that of a 9-year-old boy whose name is Tuayape, may his soul rest in eternal peace, who was brutally shot and killed by your Defence Force soldiers at Nizauli village in the Zambezi region of the Republic of Namibia in 1998.
9-year-old.
As usual, your government's claim was that this boy was a poacher. Shame on your BDF. Mr. High Commissioner.
Shame on you!
If there are child poachers of this tender age in your country, we do not have such in our country. Your Excellency, finally, failure to meet and address all these demands with the agency they deserve, we will be left with no choice but to raise our protests and demands to another regrettable level. We therefore request feedback on the above demands from your office within 7 days.
7 working days.
From the date of this petition today, to provide us with plausible feedback and commitment to the demands outlined in this petition. Thank you so much.
Where's the flag?
Why is the Namibian flag not there?
Where is
Why is the Namibian flag not there? This is the same arrogance, of your people that we are trying to address here. Thank you so much.
Why is the Namibian flag not there? Let's take note.
Guys,
we are doing our job.
We are being pushed.
guys, without us, this news is not going anywhere, okay? Yeah.
Raise our flag! 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 Where is our flag? Where is our flag? Where is our flag?
This is the land of the brave.
Officer, maybe you can shift this side so I can just get a better angle. Thank you. Now this is pretty quite new to the protesters. They just discovered that there's no Namibian flag on the High Commission of Botswana. So now they are chanting, saying, where is the flag, where is the Namibian flag? Which they feel is quite disappointing and quite disrespectful to the fact that the commission operates within the borders of Namibia but does not represent the Namibian color in any way. So this is what they are talking about. There's one Namibian flag on there. It's only the Botswana flag. And they are complaining that they don't see a Namibian flag over there, but I think it's supposed to be on the other pole, which is on the left side.
You are not talking, hello, you are not going to talk. No, you are not going to
Thank you very much.
My brother, just lower your hands.
I wish to...
Family, let's stick to the program. Let's stick to the program.
Thank you very much. I wish to recognize your chairperson.
Continue with the program.
I wish to recognize your chairperson and also recognize the gentleman who was reading the petition, as well as recognize you. I have received the petition, although the petition is addressed to me. This issue, which is very sensitive, has been escalated to my President, His Excellency Bukwezi
Eric Masisi. So I promise you, because you gave me 7 days to respond, I promise you that immediately after this, our meeting, this petition will reach Kaburoni within a few minutes. And I will seek to give your chairperson my contacts so that she can contact me once I have answers from my superior. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for your cooperation and understanding. Thank you.
What about the flag? When we have answer for our flag? What is the Namibian flag? We have answer for our flag. You want answers before you go?
The High Commissioner has just left. He received the petition, now he just left. And he said he will give feedback within the next 7 working days. Either way, the protests are still standing here. They're standing here demanding for an answer regarding to the absence of the Namibian flag at the Botswana High Commission. As you can see over there, they are demanding to get an answer as to why the flag of the Namibian nation is not anywhere on the High Commission.
Raise our flag! Raise our flag! Raise our flag! Raise our flag! Raise our flag!
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're standing here at the High Commission of Botswana. It is Friday the 13th of November 2020. And as you can see here, the crowd is still here. They're looking super energized. And they are still demanding for justice, even though they handed in their petition to the High Commission of Botswana in Namibia, who promised to give feedback in the next 7 working days. Now they are just showing the flag. This is just a little bit funny because somebody from the High Commission just went to fetch the flag, and they were waving the Namibian flag through the window, which even angered the crowd more because they feel like their flag was hidden somewhere and it's not even on a pole. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is the demonstration of justice in regard to the brothers who got shot by the Botswana Defence Force a few weeks ago. As you can hear, the crowd is demanding, where is the flag, where is the flag? And I think they want the flag to be shown somewhere here close to the Botswana flag, which is up there.
The Namibian flag as a symbol of this land. International law does not allow you to raise your flag in a country whose flag is down. We don't report to Botswana. We are an independent country. We are not a province of Botswana. Even if the police are here, they are surprised. Every morning they raise our flag. But you are not raising our flag on Namibian soil. So which means they don't do it. So you think you are on top of Namibia? Raise our flag. We are not going anywhere. We will sleep here. Raise our flag before we go. We want to see the Namibian symbol standing with the Botswana flag. Otherwise, we are eating lunch here today. are going to check. We want to check the next embassy. Check somebody check the next embassy. If the Namibian state crisis will come with aid, check the next embassy for me. So that we know what to do from here.
Okay, what is
that is degrading of our country. No, our bilateral, that's why that pole is there. Why do they have two poles? Then they have families. One way, family.
I just received the corrections now. What is the answer? And we stand to confirm for ourselves because we can check at the other embassies whether it's true.
Put louder.
But if a country is given an area where they are having an embassy, an office, it's their country. It becomes their country. They are not compelled to put our Namibian flag here. It's the same situation at the Namibian embassy in Havroni. Next day we have the Indonesian embassy. You can go and confirm them. They have just left where we are coming from. I received the apology also from the people that we were supposed to meet. We were supposed to meet from here, we were supposed to meet at Parliament Gardens. I just got information now that because the Parliament Garden is under renovations, we cannot meet there. It's true, it's under renovations. Those of us who have passed there, you should have seen that it's under renovations. So we are going to go back to Zoo Park. The president will meet us there and receive our petition. So from here, we are orderly going back to Zoo Park. We want to get the petition at the Zoo Park.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're signing out in a moment. And this is right now live from the High Commission of Botswana on Nelson Mandela Street. So stay tuned as I will continue to inform you.
Let's go, let's proceed.
Thank you for watching.
Boys, not there.
What